Well, got my voltmeter installed. I just took a little socket, or not a socket, but a switch plate box, and just dremelled it out here. Put a little rocker switch in that I had sitting around, and here we go. The wires are a little loose. I'm gonna tie them in back here, but I just wanted to make sure it worked first. But yeah, I have that, and I had a rocker that had an LED on it, but I know the LEDs aren't going to take too much, or it's really not going to take any power, but I don't want to have anything that draws power without my control. So next is, you can see my security camera there, but right above that window, I have it marked where I'm going to go. I'm going to drill a small little hole and put my solar panel. I'm actually not going to mount my solar panel or solar panels to the roof just yet, because we're going to eventually have someone come in and re-roof for us. So I'd rather not drill a hole and then have to take them down and have to refine the holes and blah blah blah. So, but anyways, I'm just gonna mount them outside, and it's actually gonna be in a part that it always gets a bunch of weeds. So what I'm thinking is maybe framing it out a little bit, putting some stone in, and putting solar panels in, and then drilling some eye bolts to the side of the house, so that way, because they'll just be leaning, so that way if for some reason the wind blows and blows them and they move, they'll catch on the eye bolts, so without having to like screw a bunch of stuff to the house. Alright, got the charge controller all hooked up. Just need to get a little bit bigger wires. This is just a loose hookup. These are the wires to the solar panel. Right now I just have them kind of loosely running through the rafters, and then kind of through that window right there, but that's not where it's going to stay. I'm going to drill a hole right up in there. What I actually did was, when I crawled underneath there, it's something I've been meaning to do for about a year and a half, but we were getting a real bad draft. Right up above here is our kitchen, so we were getting a real bad draft, and I figured that there might have been a hole, and there's like an overhang right here, and there's a little hole right in the corner, and there's a little hole over here as well. So what I'm going to do is run these wires through that hole, and then it'll come out that little spot right, or this space right here. I'll re-insulate it, and then I'll use great stuff and completely seal it in. And then that way, when I take the wires out, I can just pull the wires and everything, and it'll be all right. So, but anyways, oh, there's Spock. Hi, buddy. He's been playing outside all day. But anyways, so here's the battery hookup. It's a 760 crank amp and a 109 amp hour battery. But anyways, there's the voltmeter on and off, and there's the charge controller up there, and here is the power inverter. So that's off the ground too. And I'll probably pop another power inverter right here, and then up here, coming off of this is a dump load or accessory load here. So what I'm going to do is run this to a small little switch over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to run it to a switch or not, because this right here is the on and off button for it, but I might run a switch. But either way, I'm going to run this as a main line. The positive and negative, it's going to go into a box probably right here, and then on the front of that box, I'm going to put a cigarette lighter, or actually 2 cigarette lighter females. And because everything I have in terms of emergency power can either hook up straight to the battery or can hook up to the cigarette lighter or to the USB plug that will go into the cigarette lighter. So everything I have will work with the cigarette lighter. So, but there's that so far. I'll probably make it neat. Probably more neat tomorrow. I gotta run out and get our bees tomorrow. So that's about about a 2 hour and 15-minute round trip, depending on if I got to stand in line or not. So, and then I'll get some stuff and clean it up. But I gotta get cleaning dinner or getting dinner. Oh, and don't worry about this. There was a bracket that broke, so I gotta get another bracket. And there's the panel. Just one for right now. But if I stand them up, I can fit like 3 or 4, no problem. Not really taking up any room. And here's the pathway. So, and this is semi-south facing. It's not directly south. What it would be? South. So there's north. It used to be like a southeast facing. So, yep, there it is. Max wanted to take a nap.